When I started out, I thought I was going to be an English teacher, and I was an English teacher, and studied English at the University of Toronto and did my doctorate for 2 years in English before I switched to education. I even did my comps in English before I did comps in education. And I got this job teaching at a community college, and I thought I was going to teach, I don't know, Shakespeare or the modern novel. They just hired me to teach English, but instead I got the 10 lowest achieving students in the whole college. And they were the lowest achieving because they'd all failed the first level of communication at least 3 times. And I looked at their first writing sample, and they hired me to teach that class probably because I had no teaching experience whatsoever, so we'll give it to him. And I looked at the writing samples and I had no idea what to do. I mean, I just thought, what do I do? I mean, I didn't know anything about teaching or, this is not T.S. Eliot. So at that time, there was a person who really was my coach, although we didn't use that terminology. It was D. LaFrance. And D did these workshops on the sentence writing strategy and the error monitoring strategy. And I thought, well, I don't know what else to do, so I might as well try that. And D came in the classroom and helped me learn the materials. And the kids really started to succeed. And they came in there with what Martin Seligman would call learned helplessness. But as they saw progress every day and they moved forward, their whole mindset changed. They really went from giving up to being empowered. And 5 of them went on to the next level. All 10 of them stayed in the program. Eventually, more of them graduated through the next level. But they had a foundation that led them to be successful. They even, at the end of the class, wrote a letter to the president to save the class, and I got a full-time job and an award for the course. But what really happened was the strategies. What I learned is that effective teaching makes a big difference. And I wrote a paper when I first came to KU as a doc student where I talked about that class. And over 3 years, using the test of written language, I compared the results of my students to the students who were in my other classes where I didn't use the strategies. And the students who learned the strategies improved by more than 3 standard deviations more than the students in the other class. And test of written language is a pretty rigorous test. The other thing is that I think I changed as a person as a result of the strategies. And part of it was I learned grammar in a way I'd never known before. I knew the mechanics, so I got a lot of content knowledge. But I sort of got evangelical zeal because I could see that kids who were at risk could succeed if they had the right practices. And that experience led me into all the work I've done on professional development and the partnership approach and coaching, because I said, we've got something here that can make a difference for kids. How do we get it in the hands of teachers so they can use it and they can have the same kind of results that I had?